The British royal family is never far from the public's gaze, but even by their high standards of drama, sometimes, events unfold that are so unexpected, so jaw-droppingly scandalous, that the royal world itself seems to reel. There are times when the carefully curated image of regal poise slips, revealing the raw tensions and conflicts that lie beneath. Such was the case at a recent royal charity event at Windsor Castle, where whispers spread like wildfire, leaving many in the palace and beyond wondering, did Prince William truly embarrass Queen Camilla in front of the world? The event, a glittering affair to raise funds for various royal charitable causes, was designed to showcase the monarchy's continued role in British society. Windsor Castle, aglow with the warm embrace of golden light, was filled with the sounds of laughter, clinking glasses, and respectful conversations. The royal family, ever so poised, seemed to embody the perfect image of unity and grace. But behind the scenes, a dramatic series of events was brewing, one that would shake the royal family to its very core. As the night wore on, something unexpected occurred, a moment that would be replayed in the tabloids and across social media for days to come. In a stunning and seemingly deliberate move, Prince William, often hailed as the future King of Britain and the embodiment of royal tradition, reportedly made a decision that sent ripples of shock through the palace. According to insiders, William had made the controversial call to exclude Tom Parker Bowles, Queen Camilla'S son from her first marriage, from the guest list of the royal charity event. To the untrained eye, this might seem like a small oversight, an unfortunate mix-up of names, perhaps. But those within royal circles know that every decision made by the monarchy is steeped in meaning, every action has a ripple effect that touches every corner of the royal family. And this decision? It was no mistake. The rumors began circulating almost immediately. Some claimed that Prince William, already known for his desire to modernize the monarchy and bring new vision to its future, had made a calculated choice to distance his stepmother's family from the royal fold. But why? What prompted this sudden, seemingly personal move that risked fracturing the delicate image of royal unity? Was it simply a matter of royal protocol, or was there something far more dramatic at play? Had Prince William, in his bid to assert control over the future of the monarchy, made a bold statement, one that could reverberate through the corridors of Buckingham Palace and beyond? The decision, small as it seemed, was an affront to Queen Camilla, a woman who, after years of public scrutiny, had finally earned her place as the Queen Consort. It was a painful reminder that, despite her status, Camilla was still an outsider in the eyes of some members of the royal family. For her, the exclusion of her son was not just a breach of protocol, it was a deeply personal insult. A woman who had spent decades fighting to be accepted into the royal family, whose personal sacrifices and emotional resilience had been on display for all to see, found herself yet again on the receiving end of a royal slight. But it wasn't just about the exclusion of one individual. The decision to omit Tom Parker Bowles from the event had wider implications. It was a symbolic gesture, an act that some royal insiders interpreted as a broader commentary on Camilla's role within the family. Had Prince William decided that, in his eyes, her family was no longer welcome at the royal table? Was this an attempt to draw a line in the sand, to signify that Camilla's past, and by extension, her son's place in her life, would not be tolerated in the future of the monarchy? To truly understand the full impact of this decision, we need to delve deeper into the intricate and often fraught relationship between Prince William and Queen Camilla. For William, Camilla's entry into his father's life was not just a personal challenge. It was a moment that fundamentally altered the course of his childhood and his relationship with both his parents. From a young age, Prince William was exposed to the very public breakdown of his parents' marriage, and Camilla's role in that collapse has always been a sensitive issue for him. Despite his public appearances with Camilla and the facade of a cordial relationship, those closest to the royal family know that William has always been uncomfortable with her presence. Camilla, who became the wife of Prince Charles and the Queen Consort, was never truly welcomed by the public, who saw her as the other woman in the marriage between Charles and Diana. The journey to gaining respect within the royal family has been long, and at times, arduous. Even today, while Camilla holds the title of Queen Consort, her place in the royal family is still a topic of conversation. The sacrifices she has made to earn her position cannot be denied, yet the personal cost of her relationship with Charles has never been fully forgotten. Despite her hard-won role in the monarchy, it is clear that not everyone in the royal family has fully embraced her. Prince William's actions, subtle though they may have seemed at first, hinted at a deeper undercurrent of resentment and rivalry. In many ways, the incident at Windsor Castle was just another chapter in a much larger, ongoing narrative of royal tensions. The media quickly picked up on the rumors, and soon, the story of Prince William's decision became front-page news. It wasn't just about a charity event, it was about the future of the monarchy, about power, family loyalty, and the shifting dynamics of royal influence. But why did William act in this way? Was it truly about protocol? Or was this a calculated effort to assert his authority over the future of the royal family? Perhaps, in his eyes, the exclusion of Tom Parker Bowles was a necessary step to preserve the dignity and tradition of the monarchy, a monarchy he is set to inherit. Or perhaps there was something far more personal at play, something tied to the unresolved emotional wounds of his childhood that continue to influence his decisions today. For Camilla, the exclusion of her son from this royal event was more than just an oversight. It was a painful reminder of the distance between herself and the rest of the royal family. Even as she smiled and carried on with her duties, those close to her could see the subtle tension in her demeanor. Her son, the product of her first marriage, had been left out of a pivotal royal occasion, and it was clear that the emotional toll of this exclusion was not something she could easily shake off. As the night progressed, the underlying tensions between Prince William and Queen Camilla became more and more apparent. The guests at the event, many of whom were keen observers of royal dynamics, began to notice the subtle shifts in body language, the quiet moments of discomfort. The gracious smiles of both Camilla and William may have appeared polished on the surface, but underneath, the emotional distance between them had never been more palpable. The fallout from this event continues to ripple throughout the royal family. Could this moment be the catalyst for a larger shift in the power dynamics of the monarchy? If Prince William is indeed laying the groundwork for his future reign, does this decision represent a broader desire to carve out a new direction for the royal family, one that leaves behind old allegiances and embraces a new future, one that excludes those who may no longer fit into the vision of the monarchy that he sees for the future? The implications of this decision go far beyond the walls of Windsor Castle. The world is watching, and as the royal family grapples with its internal conflicts and generational divides, the very future of the monarchy could hang in the balance. Will these tensions between William and Camilla be resolved? Or is this just the beginning of a much larger confrontation? The answers to these questions will shape the future of the British monarchy for years to come. But one thing is certain, Prince William's decision to exclude Camilla's son from that royal charity event was not just a personal choice. It was a moment that captured the shifting tides of power, influence, and loyalty within the royal family. As the monarchy faces new challenges and evolving expectations, the stage is set for a dramatic showdown that will determine the future of the crown. As we wait to see how this saga unfolds, one thing remains clear: the drama of the British royal family is far from over. The stakes are higher than ever, and with each new revelation, the future of the monarchy becomes more uncertain. What do you think? Was Prince William's decision justified, or was it a deeply personal betrayal? Share your thoughts below, and let's continue to explore the shocking secrets of the royal family. Stay tuned, because when it comes to the British monarchy, there's always more beneath the surface than we can see.